ਸੀ ਨਾ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਚੱਲਿਆ। So a very good evening to all of you. Gayatri is here. Gayatri, are you able to see me? And my voice is clear to you? Hello? Hello, Gayatri? Okay, good. So, okay. Today we have to cover a very important topic, a very interesting topic basically, which is known as Western blotting. And specifically in Western blotting, we will do SDS space today. So we have to do SDS space today. So yes, Gayatri is here. Mitali is saying good evening, good evening. Ankita is here. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Ujjwal is also here. So a very good evening to all of you. So and welcome to today's session. Basically, so how are you today? What are you doing? And how is the college classes? How is it today? So tell me something about it. Like in our side, they are saying maybe the colleges will get open from 1st of November. Did you also get these type of notifications? From 1st of November, maybe colleges will open because schools are opening nowadays. Okay, Julia is saying it was okay, ma'am. Okay. Jeet is also here. So I am just asking that whether the what's your situation in your side, because they are saying maybe the colleges will get open from 1st of November or 15th of November because of for the practical sessions, so that the students can do their practicals. Practicals can't be done by online sessions. So what's the news in your area? Kindly let me know. What about the class section practicals? Because theory we will cover online by these online modes. Okay, so how will you cover your practical session? Basically, I am asking this question. No news on dates till now. Okay, but maybe the colleges will open in the month of November. Maybe, hopefully. Okay, practicals. But how can you perform online practicals? It may be only demo only, or it may be a question answer round only. But how can you perform it by your own hands? Okay, just I am waiting for other students to join. Then we will start the topic. So they are saying that by simulation we have started some basic experiments. Okay. So you have started the practical part also, because the theoretical, almost theoretical part is now going to be complete. So you are now with basic practicals. Okay, very good, very good. Good, good, very good. So yesterday we have done northern blotting, we have done southern blotting, we have done northern blotting. So did you understand the difference between northern blotting and southern blotting? Because today we have to do western blotting, and in western blotting specifically we will do SDS space today. So my main focus is SDS space only, and I will try to finish SDS space now today, or by this you will finish your technologies and techniques of molecule separation. So kindly let me know whether you get clear about the southern blotting and northern blotting. Is it clear to all of you? Yes, yes. So Siddhi is here. She is saying good evening. Ethel is also here. We are just waiting for some other students to join. Then we will start our topic. At that moment, kindly let me know whether the southern blotting and northern blotting is clear to you. If we will provide you, gel apparatus or electrophoresis apparatus, are you able to perform it now or not? Are you able to perform it now? Okay, okay. So some students were not able to attend yesterday's session. It's okay, Ankita. We will discuss it once again also. So not to worry. Even moreover, the northern blotting is little bit similar with the southern blotting. The main part, which is the western blotting or SDS page, that I left yesterday because I want to do it freshly with fresh mind and with fresh energy. So it's okay if you didn't connect well yesterday. Today we have to do very important part, which is SDS page, also known as, or it is a technique for the separation of proteins. So it's very important. So today we have to do SDS page. I am just waiting for some more students. Yes. We will definitely revise. No issues at all. We will revise all these parts. Okay, can you please revise that part? Okay. Yes, we will revise it again. Actually, in case of northern blotting, the main point is that, like in southern blotting, we have target sequence and probe sequence. Both are made up of DNA. So both are DNA sequences. But in case of northern blotting, we have one sequence which is RNA sequence, because northern blotting is basically for what purpose? For RNA separation or RNA detection. So in case of northern blotting, we have a target sequence which is basically the RNA sequence. But the probe is here is also, the probe is here is a DNA sequence, or you can say it is a complementary DNA which binds with the target DNA. So we have one RNA sequence and we have one probe which is basically the DNA sequence. So this is the main point. So students, will you remind any other important point in our northern blotting? Is there any other important point? I think we have another important point. So which is the one? So So, Ankita, basically the main point is this one: the probe is of complementary DNA sequence, and the target is the RNA sequence. Otherwise, the blotting process is same as we are doing it in southern blotting. The blotting process consists of, first of all, agrogel electrophoresis or electrophoresis. Then we have to transfer those bands from agros to, instead of nitrocellulose we have nylon paper, so we have to transfer it on nylon. And then the third step is what, basically the hybridization, in which we have the probe which will bind with their specific sequence. So this is the main thing. One point is we have RNA DNA bond or RNA DNA sequence, and another thing is, instead of nitrocellulose we have a nylon. So these 2 points are very important, you have to keep it in your mind. So students, is there any other point also? Kindly let me know if there is any another point also. Yes, good evening Priya. How are you? Rohit is here. Good evening Rohit. How are you? What are you doing? Khan Maria is here. Priya is saying fine ma'am. Okay, good. So I think Ankita, maybe your doubts will get clear now. So in all these blotting techniques we have to remember one point, that we have a bands which are present on a gel, then we have to transfer these bands on a nitrocellulose membrane or nylon filter paper. After, when they are transferred to the nylon, that transfer, the third point is hybridization, in which we have the mixing of the sequences, or we are introducing the probe into it. And probes are what? They are basically radioactively labeled. So when we will watch it under the auto radiograph, we can easily see the gel bands or image. So this is all for yesterday. I hope these things will clear to you. I have one question to all of you. Suppose now you will provided with gel apparatus system, you will be provided with gel electrophoresis or agro gel, everything you will have. Then are you able to do it by hand here? Are you able to do it practically or not? Are you that much comfortable now or not? Today my main focus is SDS page only. Even I have taken 2 videos from YouTube also for the clarity, so that you will get it, that how to perform it practically also. You know the principle, you know everything, you know how to run, but we have to see the technique, we have to see the apparatus first, then we will able to get it more clearly. So if the students are there, if all the students are there, shall we continue with SDS page? Shall we start it now? Kindly let me know. Okay. Priya is saying yes ma'am, yes ma'am. This yes ma'am is for what? You are answering me which question? The one which I am asking, that are you able to do it practically? Or you are answering me to start the SPS page ma'am? So I have get yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Priya, you are saying yes ma'am for what purpose basically? Because we have to start SPS page today. Achha, start the SDS. She is saying start the SDS. Okay, okay. But I also asked you one question before, that whether you can perform, it practically, yes or not. So I am also waiting the answer for that question. Kindly let me know please. Prachi is here. Prachi, Priya, kindly let me know. Okay, now we will start SDS then. They are not replying. Gayatri, okay, ma'am, please read the question. Start the lecture. Okay, okay, I am starting actually. Uh, Actually, I am asking the question that now you will come to know about the basic principles of all these techniques about the electrophoresis. Now, my question is that if you will be provided with every practical facilities, you will get gel chamber, you will get everything, electrophoresis apparatus, you will get everything. So now, are you able to perform it practically by your own hands or not? This is my question. I am thinking it's not easy for you to do it practically, because we have some salt concentrations, we have buffer solutions which we have to make it. That's why I am asking this question. Okay, Bhumi is saying start the lecture ma'am. Okay, okay, good, good. We will start it now. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, start with thank you. So, dear students, today we will continue our yesterday's lecture, which is basically SDS page, which is basically Western blotting. In Western blotting, we have to do SDS polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis. So basically, this electrophoresis is for the separation of proteins. So are you able to see the PPT? I will ask again. So what is SDS page? SDS page is sodium do-decyl sulfate polyacrylamide gel. So what is SDS? Sodium do-decyl sulfate polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis. So for what purpose we are using SDS page? It is mostly used for analyzing protein mixture qualitatively. So basically this method, the SDS page, is basically used for the separation of proteins. So it is useful for monitoring protein purification, as separation of protein is based on the size of the particle. So this is the one criteria in case of electrophoresis, that the separation is based on the size as well as on the charge. But in this case, in case of protein separation, the separation is generally based on the size. That means the separation is generally on the base of molecular weight. So it can also be used for determining the relative molecular mass of a protein. So basically in case of SDS, the separation of proteins is generally based on their molecular weight, is generally based on their size. So this is sodium do-decyl sulfate polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis, which we have to discuss today. So please for one at a time, kindly let me know, are you able to get everything? Please reply me. Okay. Are you getting? Yes. The PPT is visible to all of you. Dear students, my PPT is visible to all of you. Please let me know only once. Yes, ma'am. Okay, good. So this is our STS page in which we have to do protein separation, or we have to detect the presence of on the basis of their size. So in protein or in STS page there is not any issue regarding charge or something. Our main focus is basically the molecular weight or the molecular mass. So what is basically SDS? So students, SDS is a detergent. First of all, sodium do-decyl sulfate is a negatively charged detergent. So it is negatively charged. So this detergent is negatively charged. And what is function? Why we are using SDS in electrophoresis? Basically in page, why we are using SDS? So SDS is a negatively charged detergent, and it is used to denature and linearize the protein. So protein is in this shape. Protein is highly complex or irregular in shape. By using the SDS, so this, if you can see, this is the SDS. Okay, this is the SDS, and even the protein is carrying some charges like positive, negative, or